High on Life is a hilarious game made by the creators of Rick and Morty, and we would start off our journey to the Platinum Trophy by being interrupted while playing video games in our room by our sister. And this game got wild quick. After the interruption, we went outside to see what was going on, and we saw that aliens had teleported themselves onto our planet. After watching one of them get killed by the others, we went up to his body to retrieve his gun. This gun could actually talk because he was a race of alien called a Gatlian. He was a powerful weapon, and after puking on us here, we could understand what he was actually saying. He would serve as a narrator and our main weapon for the beginning of the game. After fighting off waves of enemies, we were able to escape Earth after we stole their teleporter and put it inside our house to teleport to a different planet. On our new planet, we had to track down a famous bounty hunter, but he was clearly worse for wear. Although he agreed to help us and give us his suit, although it was infected with some viruses, which we had to go buy a license to get rid of at the local pawn shop. I then took up my first bounty, which led me to the sewers, but to get there I had to tell these gate guards which one of them was hotter. I then did something to earn my first trophy in High on Life, and it was something pretty crazy that they didn't let you do in most video games. But hey, he asked for it, right?
He's dead. We killed this kid. Are you happy now? We killed a kid. A kid is dead now. There goes our E for everybody rating.
After fighting our way through the sewers, we would come across our second Gatlian, Knifey, the Knife. Little to say, he was pretty violent, and we probably shouldn't listen to him too much throughout the rest of this game.
Just gonna drop right out of there.
See what I'm talking about?
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Fuck yes, thank you. Pleased to meet you. I'm Knifey. Now use me. Let me fucking stab it. Oh, fuck yes. Yes, fuck yes. More. I need more stabbing. Hey, you, listen. Point me at your raw, fleshy little tummy and jab me right into there. Let's get all those guts torn up. Let's see that fucking red goop spill out.
After locating Nintor, we entered our first boss fight. And this boss fight was pretty fun, with a decent challenge. And of course, at the end of it, we had to listen to Knifey and give him his piece.
Oh god, I can't look. I can't.
Oh, fuck.
After exiting the sewers and buying a drum for this butt-faced alien, we started work on a Mistful trophy where I would have to visit this alien a couple times in between bounties and watch his rise to fame. We then listened to Knifey once again and gave him a piece of Gene.
What the fuck? You have to do everything the fucking UI tells you to do?
Our second bounty sent us to a new planet, and after posing as a G3 cartel guard and fighting through some enemies, we came across our second boss, Douglas, defeating him for the G3 graduation trophy, and making sure Knifey got his piece, of course. We then found our third Gatlian, Squeezy. On the way to our third bounty, we popped some combat trophies, the first for shooting grunts in their eyeball 20 times, and the second for juggling an enemy in the air 5 times. On our way to the third boss fight, we came across some Fergles, and after having Squeezy boss them around into having a fist fight and making out, we got a Mistful trophy. After defeating the boss, we earned the Cold-Blooded Driller trophy. And of course, Knifey had to get his share.
God, I'm in heaven right now. Oh, you should see this. Oh, ripping through his drill tendons like they're butter. Oh, fuck. Oh, I was really getting my glumps off there, wasn't I? Sorry about that.
We then got a trophy for picking up our fourth Gatlian, Gus. After going home and taking a nap, once we woke up, we earned the Are You Packin' trophy. Why'd they have to ask? On the way to our next bounty, we came across a Gatlian research lab, where we found Creature for the Creature Feature trophy. In the boss fight, we had to fight the 3 Skrendel brothers, and after taking them out, we earned the Who's the Boss trophy.
You can go ahead and take his mag boots, it's not a problem. He was a really bad guy. Like, morally...
After taking the mag boots from Davy Glutes, since he wouldn't be needing them anymore, we got the Rip Davy Glutes trophy. Next was the hardest boss fight in the game, against Dr. Giblets. I wasn't sure if we were prepared for it, but... Oh, wait, it actually was insanely easy.
I think that's Dr. Giblets. That was very anticlimactic in the chat.
After seeing the butt-faced alien who we bought a drum for on the TV screen, we would earn the Starfish is Born trophy.
You know, don't feel weird or anything. Get to them.
Next, we would end up in Space Applebee's, and we would pay our bill, because while we might have committed a few genocides, we do not dine and dash.
Yeah, I can't dine and dash.
Now we're fighting the second to last boss in the game, Nipulon, and we definitely got high on life in this boss fight. We also got a trophy, which is the reason why I bought this game. Just kidding, but it's still a hilarious trophy name. After getting all of our Gatlins to team up, we were able to defeat Nipulon.
Holy shit, okay, we're back. I think we're back.
It was now time for the final boss fight, but first we had to visit Stan for something you'll see later.
I'm not sure if it's his or if he's getting it from some other alien, but I'm just such a huge fan of his work.
All right, then.
Then we had to pick up Let's Do It from our house, a Gatlian Gene had been working on repairing for us.
All right, let's do it. We got this.
Let's do it.
As we approached the final boss, it was time to say goodbye to Pseudo and prep for the fight.
Let's do it.
We made short work of the boss fight with Garmantuous to take down the G3 cartel, largely in part to Let's Do It.
What now? What now? The bomb didn't work.
When Garmantuous went down, we earned the legendary Bounty Hunter trophy, but he wasn't down for good. We had to put a bomb inside him through a certain entrance, but it couldn't be detonated remotely, so I had to sacrifice a Gatlian to do the job. I picked Let's Do It since, let's be honest, he's pretty messed up already, and he seemed pretty down. Since I didn't pick Kenny, I earned the Playing Favorites trophy, and I carried Stan's load to completion. Now we were officially in the cleanup phase. I started by visiting a place where the mayor I'd kind of been working for told me he was sending all the humans for safekeeping, but it didn't look so safe to me. Next, I watched the in-game TV for a long time, and finally I got an RNG commercial to show up, where a three-eyed robot basically talked about legendary prizes and called me a dipshit for 6 minutes straight. The next two trophies were pretty similar. By farming crystals at enemy bases, I was able to buy warp discs, and after warping in the movie theater, I got the We Paid for the Rights to Put a Whole Movie in Here trophy. Shortly after exploring the other 4 discs, I got the Seeing All the Sights trophy. I then got my last collectible card, which were spread out in Luglox's and the pawn shop. And after finding my last fleshy loot box, I got the Luglox Genocide trophy. The last thing I needed to do for the Platinum Trophy was to complete the Bounty Hunter forum posts. There were 23 different posts, and they mostly consisted of killing different enemies, killing enemies in certain ways, and exploring areas of the map. The last one I needed to do was to eliminate Jasons, a certain type of enemy. There was this shielder enemy you'll see here in a second, and after finding a good spot to farm them, the Platinum was mine.